project, I decided to do an island investigation, and mine's geared to around 2nd through 4th grade. And so they're given, the first task card reads, you found a deserted island and you decide to create a new kid-friendly resort. Your job is to find out what kids want to do when they visit your island, and then interpret the data using graphs. So it's a lot of graphing too, so I would tie this in mainly to math, but also there's writing components. So the first task card is you're going to create a data table. So you're just going to create a poll to find out what activity your classmates would most likely do. You need to come up with 4 choices. So on my task card, my choices are a water park, a ropes course, a roller coaster, and a video game palace. So it has the activity listed here. These are all backwards, and then the number of votes. So I will go out and ask my classmates, I will ask them, and I'll write their answers with tally marks. And then the second task card, I'm going to transfer all this data to a picture graph. So like a pictograph is how I would teach my students. And again, I'm going to draw like an island, and that's going to equal 2 votes. I still have my activity here. I added a title, which is choices of activities on my island, and then the number of votes. And then I will transfer this all to a bar graph. Same idea, same title, same choices. My task 4 is a little bit of writing. Based on the data collected, which activity will you plan to include on your island? Why did you choose this activity? What activity would not be a good choice? So this is a bunch of writing, and it says base all your responses off of your graphs. So I will interpret the data and then write a paragraph about what I chose, why I chose it, which one I choose, and why. And then task 5 is to make the activity. This also has to do with area and perimeter, so this is great for math, and it involves math concepts, but students will also get to see kind of real life what takes place building something. This is a blueprint. Your activity takes up 1/3 of the area of your island, so this is the area of my island. And then find out the area of each space using multiplication and division strategies. And then for my final project, they will be able to create a Google Doc or a keynote with their island. We will also draw the island to scale based on our blueprint, and then turn it in and collaborate, and we can all view. Okay, so here we have our poll. I interviewed 22 students and asked them which activity they would like to do, and as you can see, water slide had 7 votes. Next, we have our pictograph. I drew a little island that represents 2 votes. As you can see, some that had odd numbers, I just got a half a vote, half an island. The next is a bar graph. We transfer all of the pictograph data to a bar graph, make sure to color it in, adding a title and a number of votes on the y-axis. And then we put all of our data into words. We figure out which one is a good idea, which is a bad idea, and explain why. And then our last task is the blueprint of the island. We find the area of the island, and then we take 1/3 of that, and that's for our activity. As you can see, I drew my water park with a couple slides, some lazy rivers,